Hey guys, this is Jasmine here. I'm here to most likely give you an overview of the new Prime universe. First thing I'd like to talk about is Transformers Exodus, then the War for Cybertron, and finally the new Transformers Prime series. For Transformers Exodus, it's a novel that I recently read, and it's a prequel to the story for the War for Cybertron game. The book mentioned how Optimus came to be, but in his beginning he's an archivist named Orion Pax. It also tells how Megatron first started the Decepticons, although he's mentioned to be a killer of criminals and to be a criminal himself. Orion overhears the mention of the underground gladiatorial combats of Keaton in Slaughter City, and of the recent champion Megatronus. Usually the fighters would not take names, but unlike Megatron, he used one of the names of the original Primes, since he is believed he would lead an army to a glorious victory. In the cheers of his adoring fans, his name gets shortened to Megatron. Alphatron encourages Orion to monitor this new upstart. Orion makes contact with Megatron's fledgling organization, in the process enjoying the little taste of breaking rules and acting beyond the normal limits of its station. The two find broad agreement in the need for a new form of Cybertronian government, though Megatron favors confrontation and revolution, whereas Orion hopes to inspire the masses to change the systems from within. The two also engage in non-stop verbal sparring and would-be witty repartee. Now, despite this intended tie-in, the stories of Exodus and the War for Cybertron are largely incompatible, other than sharing a MacGuffin in some set pieces.
Cybertron, our home. For generations it has been a peaceful world, until pride and a lust for power divided us.
Now, for the War for Cybertron, this game doesn't officially begin all of the series. In fact, there's some who've read enough comics and seen enough of the series to know how each of them differ from each other, such as the episode from the G1 series, War Dawn, which mentions how Orion Pax became Optimus Prime by Alphatron, and later during the war passes the Matrix to him. In the graphic novel Transformers: The War Within, Optimus has been an archivist until the fall of Sentinel Prime. It's possibly this takes after the Megatron origins. Optimus is called by the Council of Ancients to carry the Matrix of Leadership after transferring itself back to the Council upon Sentinel Prime's death to ensure its escape from Megatron's grasp. Optimus then becomes a Prime. In Exodus, a silent member of the High Council named Halogen, recognizing the depth of the crisis that the world faces, asserts that what they need is a new visionary leader to guide a social birth. And on that note, the Council proclaims Orion Pax now to be Optimus Prime, the new leader of all Cybertron, which his first mission being the retrieval of the near mystical Matrix of Leadership. Now, for those of you who played the game, know Optimus accepted his leadership from the core and was given the Matrix. In the end, like some of the other series, they planned to leave Cybertron with the ship called the Ark, which was still in construction, thus setting the upcoming events for the new series. Now, for the new series, it's called Transformers Prime, and there were those who didn't quite know about which continuity it takes place, but later it has been revealed that it will follow on from the backstory set up by the War for Cybertron game and the tie-in novel Exodus. Now, the reason for that is that at BotCon 2010, it was announced that the show would be focused on what it means to be a Prime. The main Autobots live on Earth as a preemptive measure against the Decepticon invasion, and there are recurring humans, but the focus is on the Transformers. Optimus's robot design is reminiscent of the films and the War for Cybertron, while Megatron takes after the War for Cybertron, including the Bulkhead look and his Cybertronian animated form. Optimus converts into a long-nosed truck, while Megatron and Starscream, who see Earth forms as beneath them, turn into alien jets. It was also revealed the producers have created a 350-page show Bible to reference continuities, and the show's CG models will be also subject to battle damage during episodes. A special guest speaking at Comic-Con this year revealed that Peter Cullen and Frank Welker will be voicing Optimus Prime in Megatron. Michael Bell, who was the original voice for some of the Generation 1 characters, such as Prowl, Sideswipe, and Swoop, auditioned for the voice of Ratchet. Unfortunately, he lost the role to Jeffrey Combs, possibly because of his best-known role in the Reanimator films. But chances are that Bell might be the voice of General Fowler. Names of the main human characters from the show have been revealed, known as Miko, Raphael, and Jack. At Comic-Con, Arcee and Kurtzman, who are executive producers, explained the show offered them a better chance to delve into the Transformers mythology than the live-action movies did. Though it is reiterated the show follows on War for Cybertron, it still incorporates events akin to the films and its backstory. Videos of Bumblebee fighting Decepticon Troopers and Welker and Cullen discussing their roles were shown, as were artwork of the three main humans, the main Autobots aside from Bulkhead and Megatron and his drones. Unfortunately, Sue Blue was to be the voice director, as she did in a couple of other Transformers series, but was replaced due to a death in her family. Also, there is a graphic novel about to come out on October 1st that should be a tie-in to the War for Cybertron in the Prime series. And that is all. Be sure to be on the lookout for Transformers Prime, set to air October 10th.